feel about that, Matt?
Oh, that's a good question. We got somebody here that can answer it for us, as we're joined by former National League Cy Young Award winner, White Sox right-hander Jake Peavy. Jake, thanks for the time. Let's start by asking you that very question. When somebody takes a no-hit or a perfect game bid deep into the day, we know you guys aren't talking about it in the dugout or on the bench. Okay by you if we talk about it in the booth?
Absolutely. That's your guys' job. I don't mind that at all. But I will say I'm glad it's their guy out there, not ours.
One gone, as Wise is retired. Jake, coming back to have such a terrific season. Talk about the ride. I know you came back from such a significant injury, and it's been a lot of hard work and perseverance that's paid off for you.
You know, it has. I can't. I couldn't even start naming names to people to thank. Long road back, like you said. I feel so blessed to have had the opportunity that I've had to pitch this year and be healthy. I didn't know at times throughout the past few years if I would ever have this opportunity again. So I feel blessed. Don't take a day for granted. And I think I got a lot of good baseball ahead of me.
Your most innings of work this year since the Cy Young Cy Young season we talked about in 2007, and doing it in the midst of what's been a pennant race story for much of the year. This White Sox team under Robin Ventura has been a lot of fun to watch. You weren't here as long as some of the other guys on the staff, but talk about Robin and the touches that he's put on what's been a very good year for you guys.
Well, Robin's been outstanding. I think that goes without saying when you watch, you know, what our team has done this year, and without a whole lot of expectations, and you know what he's allowed, you know, guys like Alex Rios to come back and have the year he's having, and to have faith in the friendship that he's created with Adam Dunn, and just to watch so many young pitchers that we have develop into what they have. Robin and his staff deserves all the credit.
Still a perfect game, by the way, Jake.
I tell you what, with this with Matt's stuff, it's we're going to be hard pressed to find some hits, and much less push 6 across the board. We're going to have to get some base runners.
You were saying that between innings and talking with us, saying that all Matt has to do is throw strikes, and that's about how everybody feels, right?
Well, I mean, the game plan going in, you see he's pushing 80 walks, and you want to try to make him throw the ball across the plate. When he's throwing the ball across the plate, you got to swing, and obviously you see what happens when he makes his pitches. I mean, this whole Tampa Bay staff, you know, of homegrown guys, Tampa deserves all the credit in the world for what they put together.
Jake, I know that you pay attention to the game not only as a player but as a fan, and we've been talking about the AL Cy Young race, which is really a good one. I mean, it's almost a pick 'em. If you had a vote to cast, who would you look at for AL Cy Young?
You know, I tell you what, it's so the guy going tomorrow, David Price, with as good as he's been in the AL East, certainly, you know, I think when I narrow it down to the top 3, when you watch Jared Weaver go 20-4 in the midst of his team trying to get in, and then guys, how can you take away from what their closer has done? Fernando Rodney, if he throws a couple more innings and breaks the all-time ERA record, how does this guy not get consideration and maybe be I'm not one for ever really giving it to a reliever simply because of just the innings of work that they have to do. But gosh almighty, I think those 3 guys that I just named, I said you could draw names out of a hat, and I don't think you could have many arguments against it.
Yeah, I think no wrong answers in that group for sure. 3 great candidates, and for you, a guy that's got one up on the shelf at home, I'm sure that endorsement means a lot. 3 balls and a strike to count to Adam Dunn. White Sox need base runners. Down by a handful here. 5-0 Rays, last of the 4th. And a swing and a miss. It's 3-2. It's a tall order, Jake. You guys trying to catch a team that is loaded with firepower, one that's leading today, but something that's makeable. Down just a game with 5 to play. You
know, we got a chance, and we haven't helped ourselves, I should say. But we still got a chance. We're fighting here.
Jake, thanks for the time. Best of luck your next start on Tuesday, and go get them.
I appreciate you having me, guys. Thank you.
Jake Peavy joining us this afternoon. Still 5-0 Rays.